All right, reason why I'm making this video, I'm gonna show you right now. I took a ride on a Lyft platform. This was months ago. As you can see, it's September 24th, 2024. And I'm gonna show you right now by dropping the menu, February 26th. Today is February 26th. I'm gonna click on all issues. Again, September 24th. This is 2024. It's 2025 right now. Why is it that I can still report issues with a driver that I took a ride with months ago? Let me report a safety issue. Look at that. Pops up. It pops up. I'm going to sit here and hold on one second. I'm going to click on unsafe conduct. Now look here. It says talk to our team. If this is an emergency, please call 911. That doesn't make any sense considering when this ride actually took place. Now I'm going to click on talk to our team. And now I'm going to click on call me. Look at that. They're calling me. Are you freaking kidding me? They literally called me if I try to file a complaint on a ride that I took months ago. A ride that I took months ago. I can still file a complaint on the driver. That makes absolutely no sense. You better believe that there are passengers out here right now who are broke and they figure they're going to try to get a free ride. And they're going to go back and they're going to try to file a complaint on a driver that took a ride, that gave a ride months ago. The driver can get deactivated. So what are you going to do? You're going to think about what issues you had that day. Maybe you might think about what issues you had yesterday. And you're going to try to appeal it by explaining yourself based off of that particular ride. That makes it hard for any driver to get back on the platform when they report the wrong issue or try to give an explanation of the wrong issue. And Lyft is like, oh, no, we don't know or what you're talking about. That's not the concern. It was this or whatever, but we can't tell you who. We can't tell you what day. We can't tell you what hour. We can't tell you where you were driving at. Now, up under the complaints and the issues and everything, number one, I think that on the top, they should have common complaints that they, not necessarily common complaints that they have, but common complaints that drivers are getting from passengers, meaning the stuff that's not listed in the app. See, when you don't list those common complaints in the app, then people are going to select random options. The first 5 options are 9 out of 10 the most common ones that passengers hit a complaint about because they want to get money back because a driver wouldn't submit to their will. Oh, hey, man, can you stop over here? It's only going to take me 2 minutes. Hey, you think you can give me a bottle of water or an energy drink? You want me to make a stop over here? That's my gas and my time and my wear and tear of my vehicle. I already picked you up for free. You already got this for free. And now you're asking me to take additional time on this trip. I didn't even want to do it, fam. They only paying me $4 or $5 for this. So I didn't even want to take the trip. And now you asking me to do more than what I want to do in the first place. Doesn't make any sense. But nevertheless, we run into that issue every single day and everything. And that just makes things complicated. Hopefully, drivers that do come across that situation, they have a dash cam and they just end the ride. Because honestly, that's what I'm going to do. I'll tell the person, I just say, hey, the same rules apply. Lyft same rules apply, meaning that when you exit the vehicle, you got to take all your stuff with you. And I'm going to be timing you just like the app would be timing you. And I'm out of here in 5 minutes. But honestly, if you don't put it in the app, I don't even have to wait that long. I only have to wait at stops for 5 minutes if you put it in the app. If you don't put it in the app, I could end the ride, file a complaint against you, and then when you go to try to rate me or try to get me deactivated, they're not going to accept it because I'm going to say that you hit me over the head or whatever, So, I mean, come on. Real talk, any driver can say that. They can say that the passenger hit them in the head and everything. And then now when you come out the store and you find out that the driver left, they didn't already filed a complaint. So here's some of the random complaints I already have, that's already ready to go. All I got to do is copy paste. The passenger asked me to make a stop. When I asked them to add the stop in the app, well, that's what it's supposed to say in the app. The passenger then spit on my neck. The kind of spit. I had to make a couple alterations. Spit that comes from the back of your throat. The passenger asked me to make a stop. When I told them to add it in the app, passenger started threatening to beat me up. Same thing for the next one. And then I said the passenger punched my window. And on the next one, made a phone call, threatening to beat me up at the drop-off. So these are already ready. And I have other ones that are already ready. Just common stuff that drivers will go through when you tell passengers no. But nevertheless, you can report it and have their accounts deactivated or whatever the case is. But you want to beat the passenger to that so that you don't get deactivated, or at least if you do get deactivated, you can bring it up to them that you already reported the issue that you had with this or that passenger or whatever. Now, when you do that and a human being actually reads it, now your account can get reactivated. But the fact of the matter is, these people do not care about you. They don't care about anything but themselves. People that use Lyft and Uber, they want the cheapest ride possible. They know that it's going to cost them more money going with the city taxi or whatever, or at least it's going to be more time. I still don't understand that when events are going on, why people don't just go ahead and deal with the city taxi, because they're going to charge you wait time being in traffic and everything, but that's only at the once you're in the car and you're paying that wait time. But versus Lyft and Uber, who may be charging you $4 or $5 a minute, sitting in traffic and everything, because they figure it's going to take about 45 minutes for you to get to your destination, even though they're going to give you standard time in the app, or give the driver standard time, regardless of traffic conditions. But they'll charge you more towards the end of the ride. Nevertheless, point is, if you're not ready and prepared and get to filing that complaint against people before they file a complaint against you, you may be forced to take a deactivation for a long time. So think about some of the common issues that you have with passengers and be ready to report that. Stop giving everybody 5 stars and you know it was an issue at the end of the ride and you thinking, man, I'm going to report them later on or whatever. Oh, I got to get to the next stop. I got to get to my money by 4 o'clock or whatever the case. All right, stop doing that. Report it. And again, like I said, it's better for you to have stuff that's already pre-wrote out and categorize it. Like it'll pop up like this in your notebook on your phone. Categorize it, and then you can go ahead and you can send that message to Lyft. All you got to do is open it up, scroll, boom, there it is, copy it, paste it in the Lyft by using the little bar right there to slide between. Go ahead and paste it in, send it to Lyft, and file that complaint against that passenger. Protect yourself. You know that if you get to a pickup location, you're waiting on somebody, if you have to blow the horn or you have to call them, they're probably going to be pissed off. That is somebody that you want to make sure you don't give 4 stars to. Especially if you notice that they have a 4.9 or 4.8 rating. You already know this is something that commonly happens with their rides. So you better make sure that you go ahead and you say, hey, the passenger was late at the pickup. I had to blow the horn. Nobody came out. So then I called. Seems like they had a little attitude when they got in the car. And I don't want this person back in my car. And I only said hello to them. I didn't engage in conversation with them, blah, blah, blah. Saying that, putting that note in there, now you don't have to get that passenger again. Also, it protects you in case that passenger decides to make a false report against you that causes your account to get deactivated. So, all in all, make sure that you protect yourself. Because if you don't, nobody else will. And if you got to feed your family or you're just doing this to save for vacation, whatever the case is, it's a form of, in a way, to make money. We deserve to be respected in this industry just like anybody else. I know there are people that disrespect people at McDonald's and Burger King and Church's Chicken and everything because they're cooking food. I mean, they're cooking food. Yeah, it didn't take a culinary degree to cook that food, but pissing them off because you feel entitled is not a good thing. Now they're suffering 5-degree burns because they didn't have their mind on their job, because they were pissed off at some customer. Somebody gives too much change to another customer because they're stressed and they're depressed because of this rude, disrespectful person. All of it threatens someone's job. All of it hurts an individual. So, all in all, no matter what industry somebody's in, they definitely deserve the respect as a human being. Just flat out, plain and simple. Nobody should be taking that from any individual. All right, so I did cross about 4 or 5 different subject lines on this video. Appreciate you for watching. Thanks. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you have more videos coming soon.